Welcome to Wow Factor. I'm Pia Fitzgerald, your wellness tactician, and I'm here to share with you another tip on how to overcome SAD, seasonal affective disorder. Today's episode is called Try the Yes and Strategy. Probably never heard of that, but give me a second and I'll get with it. The Yes and Strategy for SAD. Last week, I gave you 2 quick solutions for managing symptoms associated with SAD, seasonal affective disorder, that is. Check your email for last week's red alert if you missed it. Today, I want to offer another tool for not only managing the disorder, but overcoming it so you can remain productive. First, let's look at some signs of SAD. Low energy, loss of interest in activities, feeling agitated, having difficulty with concentration, experiencing changes in your appetite or weight, trouble with sleeping, feelings of hopelessness, and craving carbs like never before. Now, aside from the fact that a lot of this stuff can come from just being in the midst of a pandemic, these are signs and symptoms of SAD as well. They're not exclusive to SAD or exhaustive of SAD, but more a snapshot on how someone with SAD may struggle during this time of year. And as always, whenever you are struggling in any kind of capacity that impacts your daily living, you need to consult with your physician. I shared last week that I too struggled with SAD and worked diligently to manage it so I can stay on course with achieving my goals. Let me share a tool I recently used that I borrowed from the improv world to help me push past that doggone SAD. It's called Yes and. Have you heard of this principle? Yes and? It's a cornerstone for comedic flow and improv, as seen on shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway on the CW network, which is one of my favorite shows, by the way. Yes and means to accept and expand, to acknowledge and build upon. Brain cramp yet? Make the connection? Let me keep going. Let me share my experience. The other day it was dark, I was tired, and still needed to exercise. I said, it's time to work out, but I'm tired. I was not inspired. In fact, the mere statement opened the door for me to consider looking for more attractive alternatives, distractions that would give the illusion of importance and provide a justification for not doing what I was scheduled to do. I recognized that I needed to change my language. So I reframed and said, it's time to work out and I'm tired. Can you see, or rather hear, the difference? Try it for yourself. Say each statement out loud. Notice how you feel. Notice what your brain offers. It's time to work out, but I'm tired. Try this one. It's time to work out, and I'm tired. Option A shuts down growth and opportunity. It makes it easier to look for an alternative non-goal supporting activity. Let me repeat that. Option A, which is it's time to work out, but I'm tired, shuts down growth and opportunity. It makes it easier to look for an alternative non-goal supporting activity. Option B, it's time to work out and I'm tired, comes from a place of acceptance and creates space to act, to move forward despite your current condition. Option B allows space to be creative, to find ways to keep the commitment that supports your goal. So what did Pia do? I said it again. I repeated it. I said, it's time to work out and I'm tired. Because there was no need to trick myself and play games and deny what I was feeling. I was freaking tired. But instead, I acknowledged how I felt, I accepted it, and I built upon those feelings by doing the following. As a result, I turned on all the lights, put on my favorite music. I started prepare my performance drink, and I decided to modify the intensity of my workout. Folks, I was fired up and I started moving. And I'm glad I kept my commitment to myself because I actually enjoyed the workout session. Changing my language literally blessed my pants. Sad had to take a back seat, and I was able to accomplish my goal. When you have a goal to achieve, minding your language is super important, especially if you struggle with sad. I mean, it has been said that death and life are in the power of the tongue. I mean, our words can inspire or they can create fires. When dealing with sad, we need to tender our words with care. We must use language that fuels, not stalls momentum. So what's the sad strategy? It's called yes and. I need you to yes and through the tough moments. Acknowledge the tough moment, the tough thought, the tough task, and expand upon it. Build upon it in a way that allows you to build momentum and achieve your goals. Bam! Wow factor activated, folks. Have a wonderful day.